been lit.
They are getting ready today for the chili cook-off tomorrow and the launch of Christmas Winterfest.
Yep. You can see the lights are up, but they're not on yet.
Hey, Jimmy Spencer. Hi, Donald from Ohio.
Hey, Jimmy. I was looking at that picture you sent me. It seems like I tried to do that picture one other time and it didn't work out, but I'll try again.
He said, "Good evening, Brother Donny."
I'll be doing my Thursday talk early because chili cook-off's at night. Lower my tinted window, make sure I don't miss anybody. Well, you know what I mean. I do want to miss them. I just don't want to miss them crossing.
Hi, Tara Talbot.
Hey, Tara.
Scott and Tara are here in Gatlinburg. They might be back to their room by now already, but they're here somewhere. They're going to be at the chili cook-off tomorrow.
Hey, Tara. Scott, Tara, if you were at the Clarion, we can certainly make a U-turn right about there and honk at you.
They could be walking down the road, too.
Yep, they could be out enjoying the evening. Beautiful night. It is 69 degrees in the car. Probably 70 out there.
They usually get up early, though, and go to bed early. At least Scott does.
Yeah, he's got that good farm boy habit.
Yeah.
He's up with the sun and down with the sun. I still have some paintings for sale that I painted up at the Sky Park.
Hi, Tammy.
Excellent Gatlinburg souvenir.
Jimmy said he's going to bed at 8, but he'll watch till then.
Well, thanks, Jimmy. We're right here in front of Five Guys. There's been a bear frequenting this area. He's like, we call him the Five Guys bear. There's a little fire break between the buildings right there, a little narrow alley that he pops out and takes food off the tables and then runs back.
Right here. Like the lady sitting closest to the little alley right there. That's where the bear comes in and out. I don't know if I would want to sit there and have my back to that alley.
Unless you're ready to share bear instead of a care bear, you better share a bear. He's not a care bear, he's a share bear. just saw a snowman. The scarecrows are gone and the snowmen are out. We'll have to go see if the big one's at the end of the street here already.
Hey, Teresa Cantrell.
Hi, Teresa.
Starting to cold in here. We need the heat on. Teresa said they made it home from their appointments. Man, the cold air is hitting the back of my neck.
Pull your hood up. That's a good idea. Yep. This big snowman is there. A magical switch out happened overnight.
Hi, Nancy. I feel like there's a big temperature drop all of a sudden. Because I was hot, now I'm cold.
There's our big boy. Big boy snowman. Not big boy bear. There's some more Christmas lights up. I'm enjoying a
Teresa
cookout.
said, Jimmy said it's 82 today there, and Teresa said it's 66 in Kentucky. Tammy said the temperature dropped in Texas too. Jimmy said it's supposed to be 78 tomorrow in northwestern Virginia.
Wow. I've been painting a huge cabin home. I'm finally going to finish that tomorrow.
You know where my warm coat thing is?
Your blue thing?
Yeah. Where is it? It's thrown in the bag somewhere? It's not here where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be right here.
Yeah, it's there.
Can't reach it. I don't know where it is. Tammy said 54 in the morning and 70 now. I have to leave jackets in the car because I'll get cold, and then when I open the window. Donald said 61 in Southwest Ohio. Jimmy said they have the AC on.
I don't know. And the AC on.
buggy yellow. That means 2 punches. Did you know that? Punch buggy is 1 punch, but punch buggy yellow means 2 punches. That's what they say.
That's what they say.
That's what I think Cousin Eddie told me. Punch buggy
I heard
yellow's
from
supposed to
someone
be
else too.
2 punches.
It's like some people on the street talked about it.
Hello, Ann. We pray that you're feeling better every single day. Tammy said, LOL, I remember that punch buggy. Donnie likes to say, we are not responsible for bruises. Because this VW bug was given to me as a gift from some friends. So that I had a car, because Donnie was using my, we had him a work van, and then we gave his work van to someone else, and he was using my car as his work car. So I didn't have a car to drive. So I had some friends that had this as an extra car, and she said that the Lord told them individually to give the car to me. So it was a blessing from God. So Donnie liked to say, we are not responsible for any bruises.
We had no idea.
We had no idea there wasn't even a
came with punches.
That there was a punch buggy thing out there. We had no idea when we were gifted this car, when it was gifted to me.
Yep.
Tammy said, buggies are awesome. I love them. Nancy said, LOL. Ann said, we used to play that game about the bug. My uncle had a farm in Charlottesville, Virginia. It was a 6-hour drive. Tammy said, God gives great blessings. Amen. And not only that, that when they said, this car, they hadn't done anything to it, and they said it does need to be, it will need some work, but that we had to choose if we wanted to take it or not, and we did, because honestly I had talked to the Lord, because I always thought these little bugs were cute, and I said I wanted a small car, and I said I wanted a vehicle that was a diesel engine, because I wanted it to have a good engine and keep running and not be something that would break down easily. And I said, Lord, I even like those little bugs, and I even like the color yellow. And don't you know, this was a yellow bug, a diesel engine, diesel turbo engine, and when they gave it to us, they took us out to dinner as well, and bought us dinner, and then when they handed us the keys, when we were going out and they were giving me the car, there was a double rainbow over the car, a double rainbow, and they're ministers, and we're licensed ministers, and we both said, oh my, that's God right there. Nancy said, we played punch buggy when I was 6 years old on my mom's school bus all the time. Donnie and I had never heard of it until we were actually driving around this area, in this car, and we would see people punching each other. Because they call it punch buggy, or then sometimes they call it slug bug. Depends on where they're from. Slug bug or punch buggy. Tammy said, God loves when we are specific about what we need. He is an awesome God. Amen to that, Tammy. Amen. I mean, because, you're just kind of saying something to God, and you're just kind of putting something out there, like of what you'd kind of like to have.
Not a demand.
And then he can do exactly. He can just pinpoint it to what you were asking him for, even though I didn't even know that my friend, I didn't even know they had this as an extra car. She actually had bought this car for their daughter, and but it turned out that their daughter did not like the diesel part of it. So the daughter, just kind of turned it back over to them, and I didn't even know that. Had no clue, because they live in a different state. They lived in Oklahoma, and I was living here, So I just had no idea. Nancy said, what a blessing. Gio Madcat, hey!
Gio! Nope, they haven't done anything. That's the parking lot right there that they're supposed to have the chili cook-off in tomorrow. I thought they'd be setting up tonight. It looks like these are the traffic trucks. So maybe they are getting ready to set something up.
Don't go too far, because we're online.
Yeah. Going right to where I can get through.
They've got their Christmas lights on down here at the Gillette.
Christmas is coming. 2 months away. I heard somebody set off a Scare Bear horn.
Tammy said, God knew it was for you. He set it up. Gio had said, Airport Road.
Yeah. And
Ann said, when God blesses you, it runs and runs. I was talking about that today when God blessed you with whatever. My grandfather said, don't rob someone from a blessing.
nobody's in that parking lot down there.
We saw the Christmas lights up here at the Sky Park the other day. They had their Christmas lights garland up here.
There's stuff already.
They had it up the other day when we were here. What are you honking at?
out early, get that primer on, get everything else done, get the finish coat on, and ski-daddle. Because I don't have any work set up for Friday, so I'm going to enjoy some rest and relaxation. Whoa! I forgot I could do Elma Fudd. I'm hunting rabbits. Schoolboy rabbit. Another thing you always keep an eye out for in Gatlinburg is a group of people with all their phones facing one direction. That's a sure
Usually
sign.
there's a bear
Something's
over there.
up. Boy, that baby didn't have any socks on or a hat on.
Hello, Vance. Gio said, can you do Sean Connery?
Oh, I can do a great Sean Connery. It's from the movie Red October. One thing must have a sorry. One thing only. And then there was another scene where he said, Sukalov. The only thing in Sukalov's heart is the only love Sukalov has in his heart is for Sukalov.
Okay, I'm going to do read a testimony. Tammy said that she was struggling one time when she was in a shelter with her kids, and she only had $20 to her name, and the pastor was collecting money for a family in need, and she felt like the Spirit of the Lord had ministered to her to give her $20 that she had, and she did. She put it in the offering. And that offering was given to her. It was almost $300 to help her, and she didn't know the offering was for her. She was just giving to someone else in need. She was giving to someone else in need. And she was the one in need and had no idea that God was collecting that offering for her.
Wow, wow, wow. Praise the Lord, Tammy.
So not only did she gave her $20 because, when you give to the poor, God rewards you, right? That's what the Bible says. God will pay you back when you give to the poor. God will pay you back. So she gave. So she not only got the offering was for her, but she not only got her $20 back, but she got $280 more.
Yeah.
Nancy said, "Amen. What a blessing." That was Tammy.
Yep. When you sow seed, you reap a harvest.
Tammy said she was crying. I'm sure. Totally understandable.
Huh.
Ann said God works in mysterious ways. We love testimonies.
Yeah.
The Bible says we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony.
Monday is Veterans Day, I'm taking it.
Hey, stitching it up from Texas. Hello, hello.
I just saw a sign for Veterans Day on Monday. Very interesting. It said, "Be an American worth dying for." Wow. Wow.
Tammy said, "Amen."
That's a great compliment to give a veteran. To be an American worth dying for. Wow. To be there is an America worth dying for. Many men, many women have.
just love the little wagons that, you know, the parents can pull around with their kids in it. I think that was one of the best inventions ever. Because kids cannot walk that long, you know. And Donnie thought, if you put your kid in strollers or wagons or whatever, they won't be able to walk. And I'm like, that's not true. Kids walk all the time, run around the house and everything.
I know.
It's just that sometimes when you're a parent and you're going somewhere and there's a lot of walking to be done,
Within
the kid
3
will start,
generations, everybody will be in scooters.
the kid will start crying and be frustrated because they're tired, you know, and it's a long day. And if you have a little wagon, you can put things in there to entertain them, you know. They have their little stuff, you know, whether it's a little tablet or a little game or whatever, or a little toy, you know. And sometimes the kid will just lay down and go to sleep and have a nap in their little wagon too. I've seen that.
Yeah, they're with you. They haven't been left behind with a babysitter. They're with you. That's another good point.
Gio said, thanks for your service. Thank you, Gio, for your service as well, because Gio's a veteran.
Yep. He was in the easy service, though, called the Air Force. That was an easy one.
Some people think Coast Guard was easy.
Yeah. Air Force, that's easy. Beat up
Well,
us.
you were a cook.
But yeah, I had it easy. I was a cook. I got to stay warm.
Well, Donnie didn't start off intentionally to be a cook. It's just that the cook.
I wasn't smart enough for aviation.
Well, the cook was not. The cooking on his particular boat was terrible. So one day he started to cook some things and made enough for everybody, and they loved his cooking. They go, okay, you're the new cook. So he got assigned to be the cook because
I complained.
he was good at cooking.
They said, okay, you complain, and you go ahead and help in the kitchen. And I did. And I ended up being a cook that I was.
He was in the
cook.
Army, not the Air Force.
Oh,
You're thinking of Mac.
Okay.
He's confusing you with Mac.
I know we had one Air
From
Force person.
Southern Blessed Homestead. He's confusing you with Mac. Mac was Air Force.
Yeah, I was a puddle pirate. Although I did go to Antarctica on an icebreaker. Coast Guard has icebreakers. I got to go around the world. Antarctica,
Ann
Fiji,
says thank you for
American
your
Samoa. I went to Panama. I went to Australia, New Zealand, Christchurch, New
Hey,
Zealand,
Johnny Daves.
Tasmania.
Gio was an Army vet from Desert Storm.
Ah,
So he totally had you confused, Gio. He's mixing you up with Mac.
I don't know how I got the fact that I thought he was Air Force. Maybe he was wearing an Air Force hat or something. I always remember ground pounders. Grunts, they call them. Grunts and ground pounders. You're in the Army now. You're not behind a plow. You're digging a ditch, and I forget the rest of the song.
But to be honest, Donnie does mix up a lot of things when it comes to different people. He mixes up one from the other.
I know. I have to act like how I know him, and I don't know him.
He was even mixing up earlier about one person and another. I'm like, no, I screenshot that and even send it to you. Because he was telling me something about someone. I'm like, no.
No, I forgot the name all wrong. Because I'm always concerned and praying for people, and when they go through stuff, I'm saying, okay, that's the lady that, no, that's not her. No, that's this one. Oh. Because I have another job besides YouTube. I'm a little off on my people. And people come up to me and just start jabbering away like they know me. And I'm like, yeah,
Tammy said
great. Great. And I hope they don't feel bad. I just say, and you are? And which channel are you? And I'm afraid to hurt their feelings, like I don't remember them or know them or whatever. I apologize ahead of time.
Donnie also, he'll put on people's videos or live streams, and he's not really, he's working, so he's not really paying that much attention.
Yeah, I don't see their face, I just listen to them talking.
He might hear their voice, recognize
Until
their
I've
voice.
heard them and seen them a couple of times. You know, like Desert Adventure, you know, I would never miss him now. I could pick him out of a crowd.
Oh, he's unique in his look.
Yeah,
with his white beard and white goatee and white hair. Yeah. Hey, Suzanne. Okay, so Donnie had his painting live stream last night. So I was writing down the names of everybody that was watching during the live stream that chatted in. Of course, I couldn't write down the names of everyone who watched on the TV or something and didn't chat. But, and then after the live stream, and then I said during the live stream, I said, if you're watching this in the replay, and you want a chance to win one of his paintings, be sure to comment under the video, you know. And so a few people did comment. So I added to the names. So keep that in mind if you want to win one of Donnie's paintings. Here. Were you looking at?
I'm just looking.
That one. And if you want to win one of Donnie's paintings, you know, you'll have to either comment, you have to watch him over there on his channel when he's painting, because that's what's fair to him. I have to give it away on my channel because my channel's monetized and his isn't. But,
yeah, that way I get a deduction for shipping.
I mean, he does have memberships, but he doesn't have ad revenue. So the tax lady said, give them away on this channel. Oh, there was Punch Buggy right in front of us. But to be fair to him and help him get his hours, I write down the names of the people that are actually watching him over there painting. And then I'm going to put those names on a wheel, and then I'm going to draw those names. And I have some other prizes I'm going to do the same thing with. And some of those are going to be people that are watching my videos, you know, and I'll be writing down, you know, the different people that have been watching over the past year and stuff, and the people that watch more often and things like that. That's when I'm going to write down the names, and I'll put them on a wheel, and I'll have a lot of different kinds of prizes that I'll give away that way, you know, because I want the gifts like that to be people that are actually watching us, you know. I learned that from you know, the church we used to go to. They did a lot of giveaways, but they were giving away to people that were going to the church, you know, attending and things like that. And so I want to do that with people that are watching my channel and stuff. 'Cause I've seen a lot of other people that just do giveaways on their channel, but they might do like one giveaway and they give away a whole bunch of prizes. So on that particular, like they'll do a live stream or something. On that live stream, they'll get a whole lot of people watching that one live stream, and then they don't, those people aren't their normal all the time watchers, you know? And so I thought, I want to give to my regular watchers and be a blessing back and give them a chance to win, you know? Stitching It Up said very generous. Donnie and I have always been givers.
I think that's a new one there.
Ever since we've known each other, we've been givers. Tammy said, how can I join the community? What community are you referring to? Tammy, I'm not sure. What community are you referring to? Donnie's channel, I'm gonna, it might have already posted the link to it. Artist, Storyteller, Donnie. And there's a link right there for Donnie's channel if you want to subscribe to his channel. You can look at some of his paintings. All the paintings we've given away from Donnie have been original paintings. Nancy's won 3 paintings. Other of our friends have won different paintings. Your channel community. Thanks, Tammy. She just subscribed to your channel, Donnie.
Thank you.
Your channel community. Are you talking about membership? Or, because if you're watching us, then you're part of our community.
Now.
If you're watching us, you're part of our community. If you wanted to join the membership, you can do that, but I mean, that's not required. That's not required.
To be a part of the community.
Yeah, Tammy, thank you, Tammy. Just subscribe to Donnie's channel.
I was looking at my painting from last night, and I'm going to make it a little bit to turn it from a lake into a creek, and a lot of it is really beautiful. It just kind of, didn't understand what the painting was, and honestly, I looked at it a second time, and oh my goodness, I could see a beautiful painting. Your brain assigns all those restrooms a meaning.
Let's see. If you click membership, Tammy said, I think if you click out of the chat for a minute, and you look at under the channel, it'll say join, the word join, and if you click on join, you can join the membership that way. And then Nightbot also sometimes, I think, puts a link in the chat every now and then. And I also have, Nightbot also dropped my my nature channel, which is an ASMR peaceful channel that I show nature on, and I do nature drives or just like maybe a mountain stream, you know, or channel I have. That's another channel that I have. It's not monetized. It's still a small channel. But I love nature. It's one of my happy place things is to enjoy nature. And so I started that channel. Actually, I started that channel when the GOV started saying that you couldn't film in the national parks. And that's when I started that channel, like as a monetized. They said as a monetized channel you couldn't do it. And then later they clarified that after I had started that channel, because I thought I'll just start a non-monetized channel then, and I'll be able to film in the national parks, and I do put my videos over there. And after I did that, many months went by, and then they clarified the situation, and the national park said, no, we're not stopping small YouTubers, you know, from, even if they're monetized, we're not stopping them from coming in here and filming. Even though it mentioned YouTube, they said that really was directed towards like a big film company or a big YouTube company like Mr. Beast or somebody that has a whole crew. You know, it's not meant for small YouTubers that have, you know, a few of you that go into the national park and film it. Hey, Scott and Michelle.
Hey.
So I can still go on in either of my channels and film that, but I just decided just to go ahead and keep the nature channel and kind of focus on the nature over there, and then have this channel be more of the vlog style. Even though sometimes I do put some ASMR things over here where, you know, I might just have just music on a video or something. Like I put out a video of driving Pigeon Forge and driving Gatlinburg, and I wasn't doing any talking on those two videos. I just played music in the background for just the enjoyment of somebody riding along and seeing, you know, the area, and just as if they were in their car enjoying it, you know. Hi, John.
Hey, from Ohio. Looks like somebody on skis. Somebody pulled into my turnaround spot.
But there's Christmas there. They got their Christmas lights out right there.
Yeah, that's the back entrance to the village.
Yeah, that's the other entrance to the village.
You know, somebody would park in my little pull-through spot. All these places to park, and they park there.
Oh, that's where Donnie turns around. Donnie turns around right there, and somebody decided just to park there.
Right there.
It's not really actually a parking spot, is it, or is it? Maybe
That
it is.
is.
There's somebody there, so you can't go there.
Yep, my usual. I like to go through the drive-through. Because it's a drive-through.
Thank you for joining us, Jimmy. You have a good rest. He's going to sleep now. Yes, John, tomorrow is the chili cook-off. We will be there. Hopefully Donnie will not be late, because
Be there, be
he's
square.
going to
Well,
work a little bit tomorrow.
they let the high-priced people in at 5, and I think they open it up to the rest of us at 6 or something like that.
No, it's only a half an hour. It's not an hour.
Oh, really? They give them only a half an hour leeway?
Yes. Yes.
Wow. Yep. If I have to leave that job and finish it Friday, I'll finish it Friday. I don't have any work out for Friday.
of our other friends have tickets to go to the chili cook-off.
Oh.
One of our other friends is already, they bought some property over there in Cott County, and they're going to build maybe a barn dominium on it.
They haven't started
in about
that yet.
5 years or so. I think they're not. I don't think they're starting.
I thought.
So right now they're camping. They're camping on their property. They bought one of those tents that goes on the back of his pickup truck. So they're actually camping in a tent on the back of his pickup truck for a few days.
Right now, barn doors are cheap. $15,000 gets you a huge barn door. I don't know if I'd wait 5 years to do that.
Oh, Scott and Michelle said they're on the way down here now. They're actually in Indianapolis because Scott and Michelle are from Chicago, and so they're on their way down here. They're in Indianapolis right now.
Okay. I don't think we're going to be up here that late though. By the time they show up here.
Oh,
So
no.
they'll get here, get some rest, and we'll see you tomorrow.
are, Spaceman. They are working on the displays. Timmy said, I will.
Thank you. Very sweet.
Michelle said her work has been playing Christmas music already. She loves it, but she thinks it's a little early. You know, when we went to Dollywood on November 1st, and they had started the Christmas display already, and they were playing music as we were walking into the park, I said to Donnie, it just feels strange to be listening to Christmas music right now so early.
Yeah.
What I wish, honestly, is that in the month of November, if they want to start Christmas, I think that's totally fine. But I wish they would decorate also for Thanksgiving, and they would put some like turkeys around and things like that. I really wish that they would decorate for Thanksgiving as well, and not just forget about Thanksgiving. You know. Hey, there's Desert Adventures in Arizona, Steve. Hello, hello.
I think you get a lot more blessing from God for celebrating Thanksgiving than you do for celebrating Christmas.
No, there's not a lot of traffic in Gatlinburg tonight, but tomorrow it might be really busy because it's the chili cook-off and the launch of the Christmas Winterfest is tomorrow night, which we're going to be over here for the Chili Fest. Desert Adventures in Arizona, member for 4 months. Thank you for your membership. And he said, yeah, I love chili. We actually love chili too. I cannot eat it anymore because of the tomatoes. The tomatoes cause me to have issues. And so, but Donnie can eat it. But I'm going there anyway. I have to pay to get in. It's not free to get in. So I have to pay. I have to pay to get in whether I eat or not. Now, if somebody has something different without tomatoes, or like sometimes they'll have somebody that'll have a dessert in there. Now I can have that.
Pretty expensive ice cream
If anybody locally hears my voice, I'm gonna just keep saying and asking them to decorate for Thanksgiving. Even if they want to decorate for Christmas too, decorate for both then. Do it both, but let's not forget Thanksgiving. I'm just gonna keep saying it. So they might
just keep speaking.
They might get tired of hearing me, but I'm gonna keep saying it because I think that God honors those people that are thankful. Like Donnie said, I do think God honors those people that are thankful and that appreciate Thanksgiving, and the whole thought of thankfulness. So I'm just gonna keep saying it. Steve, Desert Adventure said, looks like a beautiful night. Michelle said it would be nice if they made some chili without tomatoes for those who can't have tomatoes. Yeah. One time there was a white chili. I don't know if they'll have a white chili tomorrow or not.
There was even one that the white chili won the contest, and I thought, that year don't count. That doesn't count. You gotta be red to be chili.
Pizzeria of Gatlinburg delivers. I didn't realize that, did you?
Yeah.
I didn't realize they delivered.
I've seen that sign on the car before.
easier to drive? Question mark. Oh yeah, it's easier to drive. Donnie just has to pay a little more attention to the sidewalks.
Yep.
The Bug has that wide thing on the side, and when people are walking and if they're behind that, sometimes he will not notice them when they're trying to cross the sidewalk. Hey, Kentucky! Yes, tomorrow night is the chili cook-off. We have tickets. We're going to be there. Donnie will be your official taste tester. I will not be taste testing that much because I can't eat the tomatoes in the chili.
That guy had a mustache, made him look like a Schnauzer.
John said, how long did it take you to get out of Gatlinburg the other night when there was a traffic accident? We actually didn't. We actually went offline because we thought we were going to lose the signal. And so we didn't actually leave Gatlinburg. We just went around and came back into town. And we drove around for a little bit and we saw bears. You know, so we didn't actually leave town. And by the time we left, we went a different route, didn't we? Or did you go to Spur? When we left?
Spur, yeah.
Yeah, okay. By the time we left, they had cleaned up whatever accident or whatever was going on. They had cleaned it up.
Already gone.
Steve said maybe you can taste test the white chili. If they do have white chili there, one year they had it there, but I don't know if they had it every year. It's the restaurants that there's, and even it's not necessarily just the restaurants either. Some restaurants will make chili and it's not necessarily even on their menu at their particular restaurant, but they make their own version of a chili just for the chili cook-off. And then other places that aren't even restaurants, sometimes they'll be there participating and making a chili even if they're not a restaurant. So the chili doesn't have to even be on the menu whether you're a restaurant or not. You just, if you're a local business and you want to participate, there was even a YouTube channel that was participating. It was a YouTube cooking channel, and they were participating. They were there at the chili cook-off one year, maybe a couple years.
Yeah, you got it out of a minimum of 40 gallons to even qualify, and then you got to pay a couple $100.
Kentucky said their daughter was in Gatlinburg the past weekend, but she said it wasn't as busy as what they told her. You know, I think since the Hurricane Helene issue happened, and it's, you know, some of the roads were closed to get in here, it's not as busy. As a matter of fact, we went up to Maggie Valley, and Maggie Valley did get hit by the flooding of Hurricane Helene, and but they opened back up, and one of the hotel ladies that owned the hotel where we had visited, it wasn't the one we stayed at, but it was one we visited, she said that she lost $100,000 for the fall season because of that hurricane, and people did not come. Also, we were told by the I gotta roll my window up because that music is going on. We're stopped right here by Bubba Gumps.
I love Bubba Gump. I know how I got garlic shrimp, fried shrimp, and Cajun shrimp, and blackened shrimp, and
one of the people that we had talked to that was local in the area, they said that the North Carolina governor had told people to stay away and visitors not to come. But all the cities that were able to open, they were doing their best to open, and they were asking the tourists to please come as soon as they got back opened. You know, and then some of them fixed their roads and fixed their stuff and cleaned up their stuff and opened up as quickly as they possibly could after that storm. And they were pleading with people, please come, you know.
We don't want a handout, we want a handout.
Because all of these tourist towns, you know, depend on tourism. Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, Sevierville.
Oh, and it was the change of leaves.
Maggie Valley, Cherokee.
Absolutely worst time of year for that to happen.
All the little towns across the Blue Ridge Parkway, those are all tourist towns. They all depend on tourism.
And especially at the leaf change.
Leaf change is one of the biggest tourist times for them.
It was worst timing.
And it was, the worst timing in the world for them. And
there should have been a 45-minute wait at the restaurant.
And it was a walk-in. It should have been a 45-minute wait, but it was a walk-in. We had no wait, and there wasn't hardly any people in there. You know, so they really all these towns that are tourist towns in western
Maggie
North Carolina
Valley is open.
and you know, East Tennessee that are tourist towns. You know, the little mom and pop businesses, they need the tourism. They really need the tourism to make their way and you know, continue on. Steve said 40 gallons.
Yeah, minimum.
Michelle said there's less traffic in Gatlinburg than there was in the Jeep invasion. Oh, Jeep invasion brings a lot of traffic. Nancy said it's amazing that a lot of these little tourist towns in western North Carolina opened back up quickly. Yeah. It was Americans helping Americans, and to build those roads back up, clean up all the mess, you know, to not only let the residents get back, you know, into their homes if it was at all possible, but also like the Amish. I don't know what state they came from, but there was a whole community of Amish that came to one of the towns in western North Carolina that was devastated by the storm, and they were building little tiny homes for people to live in. And I was following this one channel that is from western North Carolina, and they said that you know, the news and the different people have said that that, you know, they wanted to put the residents that were displaced into hotels, but she said we really don't have hotels in this town, so that's not even possible. So that's one reason why she was getting people to you know, they were raising money and getting funds to buy little sheds, you know, small sheds that they could do like a shed to house thing, real small ones, not big ones, and they could put the necessities in there and make it warm so that people could live in that on their properties, you know, so that they were actually living on their property, since their houses were either destroyed or maybe in really bad condition and needed to be rebuilt or something, you know. That was a way to put the homeowners back on their property, And so they were doing that in the town she lives in, you know. So just thank God for all the people that have been pitching in and stuff. And we have friends in Western North Carolina, and they now their house was okay. They had major cleanup in their church because they're pastors, and his brother's house got completely wiped out, washed down in a mudslide in Western North Carolina, and they live in Spruce Pine, North Carolina. So and we were not able to get to them. You know, we're driving this little bug, we couldn't even get to them to assist them, so we just sent them funds electronically, you know, for whatever they needed, you know. And they have a GoFundMe for them, but I had told him I didn't want to send it through the GoFundMe because the GoFundMe will take a fee out of it. And I said, if I send it to you PayPal to friends and family, then you get the whole amount, and they will not take a fee out. So that's the way we sent our blessing. John said the economy in the Midwest has been hurting. The stores have been closing and people were losing their jobs.
Yeah, you don't realize when Amazon says they're laying off 14,000 people, that's 14,000 people that need a job, that have house payments and bills to pay, and there aren't just any other jobs out there. So, you know, things are going to turn around now, but it's going to take a little while. We're pulling out.
We just hope things get better. We pray things get better.
Yep, they will.
Desert Adventures said, hopefully it gets better soon, John. He said people here in Arizona have been being priced out of apartments because the rent keeps going up. The rent where we have our RV had gone up a while back, and so
there's a bear.
Where?
Going right in front of us.
Can you see the bear? Look it, there's a bear right there. Stay, what are you doing?
I can go around to that parking lot over there.
Well, we can see it pretty good.
What if he goes up into that parking lot? We could be there.
Well, then we can move over there. You don't know where it's going to go. It could come back this way.
Yeah. You want to get out?
You want to try to get it on this? I don't know how to zoom.
Yeah, I would have to get awfully close to get that.
But this is low light. I don't know if you can walk down or not. You can leave me here. Just leave the key.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to sit here with you. Donnie's going to see if he can film the bear from my other camera. There must be something in those bushes. It's eating from the bushes. Keep your distance! Steve said cool. Michelle said cool. You see the little shrubbery moving right there where the bear is at. He's looking for something to eat right there. The people right there, they know there's a bear. They got their cameras out. They're filming it. Now, this time of year, the bears eat things like nuts and stuff. Some of the bears in the national park have been seen eating walnuts, acorns. They love the cherries. When the cherry trees are in bloom, they love to eat the cherries off the trees. I rolled the window up a little bit because there's music coming from someplace. So hopefully that bear is eating something from nature right there in that area and not like people's garbage. We're bear watching, yep. Hello, Victoria. Victoria said, I have been watching while I was cooking dinner. Thank you. Michelle said, I wonder what the bears do in the wintertime. Well, sometimes during the winter, they will sleep a little bit. The bears here, though, in the Smoky Mountains, don't technically hibernate as much as bears up north.
You're zoomed in as much as you can be, right?
Yeah.
He's enjoying the plants and everything natural that he's supposed to be doing.
Bears up north hibernate. Down here, they kind of like, they'll sleep a little bit, but they don't necessarily have like a regular hibernation. Okay, he's moving, Donnie.
Yeah.
You should be still down there.
This little camera doesn't show anything.
It's 4K though, and I can zoom it in later. I can, in editing, I can. As long as you're safe.
Well,
in a
he's
safe
kind of
spot.
standing there eating. He starts walking, I'll turn it on.
Yeah. Victoria said hello to everyone in chat. You can see the bear, right? It's just, the bear is, he's moving. It's that dark spot right there that's moving. Let me see if I can put my finger. Oh, that just covers it up. Annette said she wishes she could hibernate during the winter. LOL.
Yeah. Like the coldest month they might hibernate.
There he goes, he's moving.
I'm on. There's a bear. That's a pretty big one. I'm gonna move.
Wait, let's see what he does. Wait till he gets kind of clears the area.
I want to
before
get
you-
over there and park and get quiet before he gets close.
I know, but I'm got him on camera and we don't know what he's doing yet. He's looking this way now.
Yeah, when I started the motor, he's just he recognized our motor. He said, that's Donny and Joy. They're safe. They're good people. Oh, there's another one.
Where's
Big boy. That's Big Boy right there.
there's another bear right here in front of us. Stay on your side of the road. Stay on your side of the road. I got it.
Wow, that's a big bear right there.
Get him on the video. Here. Hit record. The other one's back there.
Oh, the other one's right there.
Okay.
I'm gonna get in out here.
There's one right here, and the other one's back there, and they're kind of walking towards each other. Can you see them both right there? Look at that. Okay, you'll have to get out, Donnie.
Yeah. They're gonna be watching each other.
Now, see what those bears will do is they'll watch each other because bears do not cohabitate together unless they are mother and cubs. Sometimes when a mother bear will, have her cubs, when she'll send them off and say, I'm done raising you, and she like kicks them out, at that point, sometimes the cubs will stay together for a little while. Oh, a dog saw the bear. A dog saw the bear because the dog probably did not hear the bear because bears are very quiet. That guy over there thinks that's a mama and a cub, but I don't think so. They didn't look like they were going together. I think they might be two males. Nancy said, there is a song about people watching people. LOL, I think there should be a song about people watching bears. Hey, Matt in Virginia. Donnie's going up on that balcony up there to see if he can get a little more video of the bear on my other camera. Sounds like a jackhammer behind me. He's on his way back. Nancy said that's what she was thinking, a jackhammer. Victoria said, I thought that's what I was hearing. Did you get good video?
Yeah. I could tell when he started walking back over here. I said,
sometimes you have to turn it sideways to turn it off. 2 seconds it turns off, and then you push it back on and to record again if it goes off, because it only has 5 minutes.
You mean as far as if it's on standby too long?
Yeah.
You just turn the screen vertical and horizontal again?
Vertical, it shuts off. 2 seconds, turn it horizontal, come back on. And usually it'll start recording right away. But if it doesn't start recording, you hit record.
Did you catch them chasing each other?
I did not see them chasing each other. Did you?
Yes, they came right up here.
No, those people were all here. I didn't see them if they came
They
up
ran
here.
right up through here and he chased the other one off.
I didn't see them.
I got it on mine, but the people were in the way, so I didn't get a good shot.
No, you should have pointed at me that direction, because all I was looking, you guys were all right in front of me. I was looking at you.
Oh.
I didn't know anything was going on. I couldn't see past the trees.
I thought you would have caught their attention when they ran out in the street right here.
No, I did not.
What were you doing?
I was talking to the chat.
Oh, your face was down in your phone.
I was looking at the phone in front of me.
Yeah. Well, that was a good encounter right there. Nice and safe. I think that was got to be Frank. It had a one tag on the back of his left ear. I'll have to let Eddie know.
Yeah, so the big one chased the little one. That means they're both males.
Yeah, and it was a territory thing.
Yes.
They went right around this pool and right back in here somewhere. Does this one go through? Did you lose track of them?
Yeah, one of them did.
I don't know how our signal is going to be back here, because he just keeps driving, so I don't know if I have a good...
Oh. But we got a little YouTube channel. You can watch more if you want. So we're trying to...
Oh, okay.
Ready?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You said he's back in here somewhere?
Yeah, well, he just went through there. He went through that breezeway, and the other one they said went kind of back that way.
The biggest one. Thanks for joining us, Scott and Michelle. They're going into Arby's to get something to eat now.
I bet you that big one was the big one that we saw over here the other day. In the parking lot.
So the big bear chased the smaller bear away. Big bear said, "This is my territory, little Bubba. Get out." Hey, hey Maria.
Usurper.
We just watched some bears. They were being territorial. I wish I'd have seen it, but they ran past, but there was people in the way, so I was focused on the people. I didn't see the bears run past, but I did get the bear earlier. The one bear.
Yeah, it wasn't a fight or anything. It was just the big ones.
It was just chasing
Chasing
a
off
big
the
bear
one.
chased off another bear. Donnie said it got a little bit, but he said people were in the way, so he doesn't know how good it got it.
Yeah, I didn't get a good shot. Oh, there he is.
Where? Oh, I see. In front of that thing.
Yeah.
Watch it. Don't go down this hill.
Right there.
Park over there.
Oh, okay.
Don't park downhill. The gully.
Not gonna park in a gully.
Oh, we lost transmission. Well, I don't know if we did or not, but I mean, it says that.
Bright light's right in my face. But if you want to sit here and wait and see what he does,
The bear is...
you kind of have to use your visor to block the light.
Let me see if I can...
Yeah,
There's people standing up there, and then the bear is right down here.
yeah, you got a good shot. That's probably the smaller, maybe the bigger one. I don't know. Smaller one probably took off.
It might... I don't know, that might have been the smaller one got chased off. I don't know.
Yeah. You have to be careful too when you're bear watching, because we've had them come walk right past the car from the other direction,
Yeah, we
and
have
that
had...
was scary.
We have had bears. We were in the national park, and a bear walked. Donnie had his window open, and it walked right past his window.
Yep.
And that's the national park, you know.
Oh, there he goes. He's got something
Oh.
scared him.
There is. He's kind of hiding underneath there now. So something scared him.
Did that guy drop something on him? No, the people are above him.
And then we had, I had my window up on my car, and a bear walked right past my window. I was very
We had
thankful
no
I had
idea.
I had no idea it was
He
there.
was coming, yep.
It was right next to my car window, and I had the window up,
But
thankfully.
you just luckily had it up.
I had the window up. I'm going to roll this window up a little bit right
Now
now.
that you're thinking about it, you
Now
got
that
scared
I'm thinking
again.
about it.
I'm thinking
Bears
about
are
it too.
quiet.
Very quiet.
They are very quiet. They can walk up on you and you do not even know it.
Yeah. So we don't have any food in the car.
Maria said it's Yogi Bear. Nancy said, oh my
Oh,
goodness.
he just disappeared.
No, I see him still.
He went behind the wall.
Yeah, he's kind of like, there's cement that's holding up that walkway, so he kind of went behind the cement a little bit on the other side.
I'll bet you people that rent these condos and stuff hope to see bears.
We've been blessed to see bears.
Yeah.
Some people are walking up there. You can't see them yet on the camera because I'm zoomed in, but up on the right, people are walking. I don't know if they're just walking to a parking lot. I guess they are, yeah. So there's a parking lot up there to the right of where that walkway is. They obviously have no idea that there's a bear underneath there. Yeah, Maria said you guys have seen a lot of bears lately. Yeah. I've got some videos. I've got to put some bear videos out because I've seen quite a few. Tomorrow we're going to be at the chili cook-off for the launch of Winterfest.
There's been a couple times that I was on a downhill grade, so I turned the car off and followed the bear very quietly. He kept stopping and looking back at us and looking. He wasn't understanding that. Usually there's headlights and noise, and this was quiet. So he didn't quite understand us. Well, at least we know another hideout now. I never knew bears hid back in there.
Do you even know what that building is there?
What bear was?
Is that like a hotel or?
Yeah. Yeah, the rooms and the doors are on the other side. And a courtyard with a pool. And then that must be the alleyway he was talking about, that breezeway. That door.
He might have gone off somewhere.
Yeah, down,
We can
back
go
down
on
the
and
breeze.
continue driving.
Yeah. You never know where they'll show up next. Figured out that probably don't show up in the same place every day. They kind of make rounds.
Maria
Better
said,
get
Joy,
back
are
to
you
the
looking
main-
forward to the chili cook-off? Yeah, even though I can't probably eat the chili because I can't eat tomatoes, but I had to quit eating chili for that reason because it's got tomatoes in it most of the time. But if they have a dessert or something, I'll be able to eat that. But Donny will be able to taste test and enjoy all the different chilies. He always does. He loves it.
Atlantis. Oh yeah, I'm gonna stack some cups tomorrow.
Maria
The
said,
only
"Oh,
thing
yes,
I
the tomatoes."
try to avoid is the
Were you going back to the Parkway?
main Parkway. If there's somebody serves it with some kind of Doritos or something, I'll skip the Doritos. So this is the parking lot up here that's going to have the chili cook-off in it. And I heard a jackhammer already working. That'll scare the bears off.
Maria said, bring some snackies. Sometimes they have desserts and
I'm
stuff.
not going to be able to get out. Nope. They blocked the way.
This is the jackhammer that I was hearing right
Yep,
there.
that's the jackhammer. Let them get their job done. They want to get home too.
But I can imagine imagine doing that at night when people are trying to sleep in their hotel rooms.
Oh my goodness, yes.
I mean, it
There's
is
some people
early.
full-
It is early.
Well,
It's
it
not
is only
9 o'clock yet,
8:55,
but
but-
that's kind of a loud noise for people in hotel rooms.
Why would they, I wonder if it has anything to do with the crowds tomorrow or anything like that.
Teresa said she loves the chili cook-off. They got to come one year when during the CV 2020 year, I guess.
Yeah, that jackhammer is nothing. It's going to definitely scare a few bears. Scare bears. Oh yeah, turn the lights back.
That's nice. You got to go to the chili cook-off one year,
Ooh,
Teresa.
Scooter gang. I need to go to the boys' room.
Oh, you're gonna go in there?
Yeah, I'll go in there. Joy and I have been in places where we saw there was a bear and the bear was being real quiet. People just walked right by him, didn't even know. Didn't even know he was there. So if you see this bug sitting somewhere in Gatlinburg, be careful. We're probably watching a bear.
You never know.
Oh, we got a pretty white dog, eh? You never know. It's only me and you and me, watching for the bears. Watching for all the bears that we can see in Gatlinburg. Just me and you and me. So happy together. There's a mountain dog. Pretty. Yes, I just made that song up. Me and you and me, looking for all the bears that we can see down here in Gatlinburg. It's you and me.
Teresa said she's always at work through the week and she could never go to the chili cook-off, but when they closed all schools, she finally got her chance to go.
So we gotta pray for a fall break on chili cook-off week for you. I'll tell you, we recommend the Crockett's Breakfast Camp. Very nostalgic, very period. Even the menu is a newspaper from 1800. It's 90 something. Really, really like it. Get one giant cinnamon roll to split between everybody. One cinnamon roll will feed 4 people, as long as they're all eating breakfast.
gets dark earlier, the bears sometimes they just start coming out a little earlier in the evening, you know.
Isn't that nice of them? There's a guy carrying the papoose.
Said they only had 5 trick-or-treaters. Annette said that's kind of sad. But Maria said it was a bit chilly, so maybe that had something to do with it. Donnie being silly. Gatlinburg sign is cute. They do change it out for the winter. This is the winter one, and then they just took down the one that's had the bears on top of it. It's always a photo opportunity for people that come around to town, and people are always kind, taking pictures for each other's group, you know. Yeah, it says the same Gatlinburg sign in that they have out normally, but it's black. And then it has black bears on top, or maybe it's not black, it's a darker color. Yeah, it's probably, I can't remember what color it is. It might be a brown or something, where it says Gatlinburg, and then it has black bears on top of it. But it's darker colors in the rest of the year with the black bears. And so for Winterfest, because Winterfest officially starts tomorrow, they have this sign out that looks like snow, and then it has the snowmen on it. That little boy did not want to be stuck on the top there. He wants to be down on the ground. People.
Well, we're glad to be here for you. This is Joy's job, and she enjoys it. And I am the chauffeur, mule, helper. think again.
Nancy said that was adorable.
Dogs.
The Gatlinburg sign with the
snowman.
with the little one in
Yeah.
his picture taken.
And there's the Gatlinburg germ ball.
So we'll see how busy it is over here tomorrow, because we'll be back over here. So we'll see. You can see how unbusy it is today. We'll see how busy it is tomorrow. Yeah, Maria said germ ball.
Yeah, Berg Steakhouse. They start serving lunch at 11. I saw the sign. They have a very good lunch special pricing and super salad bar.
I know Scott and Tara love to go to lunch there.
Yeah, you should try
Scott
to
likes
coordinate
the
with them.
salad bar and Tara likes the steak. Maria thinks it'll be busy tomorrow. Yeah, I think
We
it
should
will be
down
too.
here. We should try to be down here by 4. 5 at the latest.
Make sure you
Because the
have
chili cook-off line can be 1/10 of a mile long.
make sure you have cash on you for parking if you need it.
Yeah. Yeah, we should get paid to
I remember one year we were down here at the chili cook-off, and when we were walking back,
forgot that pot.
Adam Nwu came up to us and was walking next to us. And just walked beside me, talking to me the whole time. He was walking towards his car and we were walking towards ours. Maria said, "Are you going live tomorrow?" We might try to go live. I don't know if we will get a live signal. So I will definitely be vlogging it just in case. Because last year I tried to go live and I just couldn't get a signal right where it was at. So I don't know how it'll be. I don't know how it'll be tomorrow. It went live, but then it lost the signal, so it was like really terrible. But I had a video of it, stored up, so I was able to repost the video. So that was good. At least I salvaged it.
And the app we use now records it. Just thought I'd show you the blue tree one more time. General parking is still $20. There are a few church parking lots that only charge $10. But those are usually full pretty early. And then just down River Road after you pass Ripley's, on the left-hand side after you pass Ripley's, is a $2 an hour parking place, which is great if you only need to run in for something and you're only going to be in town for an hour. That's usually pretty full by the end of the late in the day, but most of the time you can get a spot, or you can wait in the entrance for someone to pull out and they'll let you right in.
Teresa said the Christmas decorations are so pretty. Nancy said, "What a beautiful tree. Love the blue color."
I think it's a singing tree too.
Maria said, "Hope you guys get a little snow for the holidays. That would be wonderful."
Yeah, that tree does a dance and a sing.
For Thanksgiving, my sister-in-law and my brother are coming down. So at least for Thanksgiving, we'll get to spend with family.
They're getting a mountaintop spot and we're gonna fly the drone, and it's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, I tried the other that other flying camera thing that I have, but
I've never seen a recording from that.
I
you
did.
ever-
I
You did stuff with that?
did put it out.
Okay.
You just didn't watch it, I guess.
Called a hand cam or something? What did you type?
No. I think I titled it for the place we stayed. I said,
Joy was a little concerned about its safety.
well, you cannot fly it over a cliff. It says that on the directions. You cannot. It's not a drone.
It has to stay in touch with the ground.
It has to see the ground. It can't fly over water, and it can't fly over a drop off. It has to focus and see the ground underneath it. Donny is a risk taker. He would have taken my thing and flown it out there, and then it would have been on. It would have lost, and it would have just dropped down to the ground, and he wouldn't have had an ability to get it. That's why I always tell him when I buy something, I always say, it's mine.
Mine.
I say, it is mine, you know, and I do allow him to use my things, but I do not allow him to risk my things.
Yeah.
And that's why I have to tell him, this is mine, and remind him all the time, because once he starts using something, he'll claim it.
Yeah.
And he'll say, you know, my car, my this, my that. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's mine. That way, he has to respect it. If it's mine, he has to respect it and not risk it.
Not forget.
Nancy said, LOL.
Yeah. It's not my LOL. It's a smack-o-smack. I wonder if there's a day when it's really quiet around here. Businesses are open, but it's just really quiet. Whether or not the bears come into town then when it's really quiet, looking for handouts.
Maria said it is quiet down there. It is a quiet night tonight.
I'm gonna eat something for breakfast, but I'm not gonna eat any lunch. And I'm gonna be ready for chili.
Carpetbagger could even be there tomorrow. You never know. He does like the chili cook-off, and he just posted a video he recorded the video on election day, which was yesterday, and he was talking about being home and voting and stuff, and he usually votes absentee, he said, but yesterday he was home to vote personally, so he did that. So he did a vlog and on that, and then he posted it this morning. And of course, he said in his vlog that it was earlier, and he said he didn't even know who won or anything, but yet he said he was going to be in town for a little while.
And that's not far.
He said maybe a week or so he was going to be around the house, and so that to me said he might be here for the chili cook-off tomorrow, because he only lives about, is it?
An hour and a half?
Yeah, about an hour and a half or something. He lives in Waynesville, North Carolina. We were actually in his town. We actually went to his Walmart over there in his town.
Oh, boy, that makes us famous.
That was beautiful.
If we see him tomorrow, we're going to say,
That
we
was
went to
beautiful.
your Walmart. Oh, brother.
Annette said she wishes she could come to the chili cook-off.
We went to your
Maria said us too, Annette. Yeah, maybe
Yes.
Penny will be here too
We will.
with him. If she's feeling good, Penny might be here.
We'll encourage.
And I'll have to try to bring the gift we have. We actually have a gift.
Oh, yeah, those metal plaques. Or
Yeah, we
something.
actually have a gift for the two of them.
Yeah, maybe a painting too.
We might. Hey,
Because-
living my best life. She said, hello, everyone.
Yeah. And we will
We
encourage
saw
him
some
to-
bears earlier. Anybody who's just
Maggie
popping
Valley,
in,
yeah.
we saw some bears earlier. It's a quiet night here in Gatlinburg, but tomorrow we will be back over here to the chili cook-off, and it'll probably be busier because tomorrow is the launch of Winterfest. They will turn on all the lights. See these lights on the poles that look like snowflakes and stuff? Those will be all lit up tomorrow.
At 8 o'clock.
You can
Right
see
now,
up
3, 2,
there
1.
at the Sky Park, they have the Christmas tree all lit up there at Sky Park. That's lit up right now. And tomorrow they'll probably turn off the lights up there and then turn them back on. Because I think that's what they did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the official start of there. They probably turned them on tonight just to make sure they were working and everything was all set and no breakers or tripping.
And then, I don't know, maybe Pigeon Forge will turn on their lights tomorrow too. Some of Pigeon Forge does have some lights around that are turned on.
Yeah, the 12 days of Christmas.
They probably, and like Donnie said, maybe they're testing their lights too, you know.
Yep, always good to make sure things work. Oh, right. Oh, no, Bubba's is closed. I have to shut your window. Oh, I guess so. I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
Head down.
Is this on the way down now?
Yeah, I'll head out now.
Yeah.
We had a safe bear encounter. 2 bears.
Yeah, we got to see 2 bears tonight. That was fun while we were live streaming. Sometimes it is nice without traffic. You can see things a little better, you know. Maria said yes. It's easier to get a signal out too when there's less people around. That's watch the people watch. It is nice to get a signal out.
I missed the Jason Olivine's pothole that time. They must be looking for somebody or waiting for somebody. Seven Bridges Road.
Was it last week or something? We came this way as we were leaving,
Oh, the trout house. Yeah.
and there was 2 big bears up here. As we were leaving, were we still live, or were we done with the live?
No, it was only on film.
Okay. I don't know. I think it was live.
Maybe we were still live. I'm not sure. We were heading out of town.
Yeah, I think it was still live.
And we were talking.
We were right down, turning on this road right here, and we saw 2 big bears walking up the stairs. Donnie thought they were mating. I don't know. They
We
might
found
have
out. I found out it wasn't mating season. They
It
might
wasn't
have been
mating
fussing over
season,
some food or
but-
something.
But Mrs. Virginia Alexander said, with the weather the way it was and stuff, she said that, it's possible they have their mating season off, or they still could. I've heard of animals still doing stuff even though it wasn't the mating season for the female. You know what I mean? I've heard that they still sometimes do stuff other times of year, but I don't know if bears do or not. But I've heard other animals will do that,
I got
It was right here on these stairs right here where we saw them bears like a week ago or something.
Somebody was holding the camera looking this way. So many couples holding hands.
I wonder if there's anybody left at the Hillbilly Golf. Nope, Hillbilly Golf is closed. I was just wondering if anybody was still there.
I think they're closed
Hillbilly
for a
Golf
little
is
while.
closed. They've got a good white pizza here at this pizza place. There's a good white pizza right there on the left.
There's the BMW. You know.
Right by the BMW.
Seven Bridges Road. Okay, we're almost to the spur. There's Davy Crockett's.
There's Davy Crockett and
Davy Crockett's
Abbey
got
Lodge.
a putt golf course. I'm not real happy about that.
And we've got a vlog on
Boy,
the
tell
Abbey
ya.
Lodge too.
It's a bit humiliated
It's a
to
nice
put a
place
putter
to
in
stay.
Davy Crockett's hand.